He's waking up beneath a winter sky. Cars slow down, they're humming as the crowds go drifting by. I step beneath the lanterns hung in rows of shimmering white and feel the quiet tremble of a perfect festive night. Shops are opening their doors with wreaths on every frame. Kids are clutching cocoa cups that steam like gentle flame. A choir's voice from down the block begins a soft refrain that rises with the swirling snow like tapping drops of rain. You appear from just around the bend, wrapped in a woolen coat. Your footsteps fall in gentle sync with each familiar note. Your smile breaks the chilly air and colors it with heat. And suddenly the bustling crowd feels lighter at our feet. Something vivid fills the air, a pulse that settles everywhere. It pulls me close, it calls my name, a little spark that starts a flame. Welcome to Evergreen Boulevard, where every heart lets down its guard. Every moment hits so hard with the joy that fills the winter sky. Hold my hand and walk with me, let the rhythm set us free. All the songs in harmony rise and echo as the night goes by.
Merry Christmas to you, my dear. I sing for only you to hear.
Vendors sell their handmade crafts beneath the glowing trees. Wind chimes ring the gentle tune on drifting icy breeze. A dancer spins in painted tiles, her skirt like folded wings. The movement leaves a pattern that the frosty evening brings. You pull me toward the center square where music starts to swell. The drummer taps a playful beat the crowds know all too well. Our boots begin to match the pace despite the snowy ground. And every joyful step we take becomes a part of sound. The tempo rises in my chest, it grows beyond the rest. Bright enough to lift the night, shining in the soft street light. Stay with me on Evergreen Boulevard, let the moment be our guard. Love and laughter unmarked guide us toward the glow of winter's charm. Raise your voice and sing the tune, let it blossom like a bloom. Warm as early sun at noon, safe and steady in each other's arms.
I wish you a Christmas full of peace. You whisper like a quiet breeze.
Let's pause beside the old stone arch where time slows down its hurried march. Your breath hangs bright against the cold, a silver shimmer to behold. The world around us soft and still, a quiet magic on the hill. Then faintly from the boulevard a louder rhythm hits us hard. You smile once more, your fingers link and pull me back before I think. Evergreen turn with me and laugh again through the bustling crowd of friends. Let the moment never end as the winter sky begins to fuse. Merry Christmas, darling, stay with me. I sing through glowing memories. Evergreen Boulevard we glide, side by side through winter tide. Every joy we can't divide shines like stories we will carry home. Step by step the night unfolds in a dance of reds and golds. Evergreen our hearts it holds till the season turns and blooms again. We walk beneath the fading light, your shadow mingling with the night. You whisper soft, this feels so right. Our boulevard is burning bright. old stone bridges glowing bright beneath the twilight blue. Strings of light stretch far across like stars pulled into view. The river mirrors every shining, trembling silver lines, and footsteps echo softly as the early crowd arrives. Vendors line the wooden rails with candles all aglow. Children waving paper flags that flutter white as snow. A singer warms her quiet voice beside a lantern flame. Her melody begins to rise before she calls my name. You stroll toward me wearing mittens stitched in berry red. Your laugh escapes into the cold like something lightly spread. We walk along the sweeping arch where winter winds collide and feel the pulse of something bright begin to grow inside. The rhythm fills the night, a growing shimmer taking flight. It gathers under every sound and lifts our hearts from off the ground. Welcome to the Snowbridge Festival, where every step feels musical. Take my hand, feel wonderful. Let the season carry us along. Voices lifting through the air, colored banners everywhere. Every heartbeat we share becomes another piece of winter song. Merry Christmas to you, my love. I whisper as the snow falls above. A marching band appears at once from just beyond the bend. Their trumpets send a golden wave that seems to never end. The dancers spin with glowing skirts that open like a bloom. Each movement leaves a shining trail that brightens up the gloom. You tug my sleeve and point toward a booth with painted jars. Inside them tiny flickering lights resemble falling stars. We stop to watch them swirling around like galaxies in play and lose ourselves completely in that quiet, wondrous sway. The rhythm sways and pulls us near. It beats as though it's always here. More brilliant than the lantern's gleam. It lifts the night just like a dream. Stay with me at Snowbridge Festival, where laughter sounds incredible. Every moment feels impeccable as the city wraps itself in light. Raise your voice and join the tune, shining brighter than the moon. Every heartbeat in this room echoes gently through the snowy night. I wish you a Christmas filled with hope, you say as drifting snowflakes grow. We pause beneath the highest arch, where crowds begin their gentle march. Your breath appears in silver mist, shadows from the lantern's twist. Your hands around my own so tight, a quiet warmth inside the night. Then down the bridge a distant beat invites our steps back to the street. We smile, return and move again, back to the flow of joyful friends.
A crisp run of bells glides over the rooftops as the sky begins to pale. Drums falling with a steady forward moving rhythm like footsteps picking up speed. You hand me a warm cup as we step out of the cafe. Steam rising into the cold like it's racing the morning light. The street is nearly empty, just delivery trucks and early walkers. But every sound has a pulse, from the crunch of snow to the distant wheels on stone. My voice comes out rough when I tease you about dragging me out this early. And you bump your shoulder into mine with a grin that feels louder than the street itself. The glow from the windows paints shifting patterns along your coat as we move together down the old brick road. Strings begin to swell through the city speakers, each note nudging the next forward. My breath falls in time with the rhythm, pulling my steps closer to yours. Walk with me through this dawn street run, where each turn feels like a line in a song. Hold tight as the beat picks up and the world shakes off the night. Oh, Merry Christmas, love, you tell me, and the words settle warm beneath the rising sky. A cyclist speeds past, wheels leaving thin tracks across the snow. Intercut strings echo the quick clicks of his gears as a bakery worker props open the door, letting out a rush of heat and the smell of rising dough. You lift your cup toward me like a silent toast before taking a sip that fogs the air between us. I answer with a low laugh, rough but alive. Oh, oh, oh. And the sound bounces off the narrow corridor of old storefronts. Cars begin to join the road, the tires hissing along the thin frost, pushing the tempo higher. The band across the street begins to tune, horns cutting through the quiet dawn. Your hand brushes mine and the rhythm snaps into place. Stay with me through this dawn street run, where each passing moment builds its own refrain. Let the growing daylight find us, moving faster with the flow. I wish you a Christmas full of calm joy. You murmur before finishing your drink, and the words deepen something steady inside me. We pause beneath an archway of holiday garlands, the lights still glowing faint from the night before. Only piano and a muted bass follow us, leaving space for the scrape in my voice. As I tell you this morning feels like it chose us. You exhale softly, fog drifting upward as the first sunbeam threads through your hair. From the square ahead, a choir begins its practice run, a slow crescendo pulling us back into motion. Dawn Street run, keep pushing ahead. Let the rhythm join the waking city. Every voice and every sound falls into a pulse we can claim. Hold me close as the crowd arrives, boots striking the ground like a drum line. Merry Christmas, darling, I call out, my voice rough but clear enough to rise over the choir, warming up. The sun lifts higher, shouts unlock. The rhythm of the city opens wide as we step forward again. Your hand steady on my arm when you whisper, this is the best start to any day. A sweep of bells cuts through the cold as the parade drums rumble down the avenue. Torches glow along the sidewalks, their warmth bouncing across the crowd. You find a spot beside the old stone railing near the fire pits. Your cheeks flush from weaving through the crowd. Performers rush past carrying banners that ripple in the wind. And brass from the marching band sends the air into motion. I call your name, my voice comes out rough, still catching on the cold from the long walk. You turn with a half grin, tapping your boot in time with the drums, and suddenly the street feels like it's moving beneath our feet. The pace increases as the next float approaches, strings rising in tight steps behind the horns. The firelight flickers across your coat and pulls my breath into the rhythm.
Stay with me in this fireside parade night,
Where every step falls straight into the beat. Hold tight as the music rushes past and the street hums under our boots. Merry Christmas, love you say, and the words push the noise into something warm. Vendors pass by with trays of pastries and hot cider. Mitsubishi strings matching the tapping of their cups. Children dart through gaps in the crowd, their scarves trailing behind like little comets. You lean closer so your shoulder touches mine, and even through the colder kind sends a jolt up my arm. I laugh, low, gritty, uneven, and you answer by pulling me toward the edge of the walkway as another wave of musicians arrives. The tambourine cuts through the marching rhythm, horns climbing in quick bursts. You catch my hand for balance, and the moment snaps into perfect timing. Walk with me
through this fireside parade night,
where the rows of lights shift with the music. Let the rhythm carry us along the rail as the floats turn the corner ahead. I wish you were Christmas full of peace. You whisper close enough that your breath warms my jaw. We pause as the band resets for the finale. The torches flickering low behind us. Only piano and a soft, steady heartbeat of bass remain, leaving room for the rasp in my voice as I tell you this night feels like it's pulling us forward together. You squeeze my hand once, firm, certain, and from the street center the choir begins its build. Us voices layering like rising sparks. Fireside parade night, carry us higher, drums pounding in waves through our chests. Hold me close as the music crashes and the crowd lifts their voices around us. Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas, my love, Merry Christmas, darling. I shouted over the roaring choir as the final floor rolls by. Every spark from the torches swirls upward as we move with the closing march. Your hand locked in mine like a promise written into the noise. The parade fades to the next street, leaving only bells drifting through the cold night. You tug me closer and whisper, keep this night with me. Bells scatter across the glass towers above, and the drums snapping like skates, hitting the ice for the first push. Colored lights rotate around the rink, turning the frost into shifting patterns beneath our steps. You tug my glove, pulling me closer to the rink entrance. The air